Hello, welcome to this week's Nostalgia Film Podcast with myself, Joe, and Will.
Hi.
Hi.
Okay then.
Well, this week on the Nostalgia Film Podcast, we're just going basically be doing a lot of film reviews. I'm going to introduce a new segment. The films I'm going to be reviewing this week will be Only God Forgives, The Conjuring, Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, The World's End, Ted, The Campaign, Step Brothers, The Bourne Legacy, and The Expendables 2. And the new segment is Spotlight Director, where we pick one director and we just talk about every film that they've directed.
Okay. And this week we have got a director that's directed like literally millions of films, so it may be a pretty long segment.
Yes, we're talking about. I'm not going to spoil it. You're just going to have to wait and see.
Yeah, okay. So let's start with the reviews.
Right, so do you want to start off with Only God Forgives, Will?
Alright. So, hi. Well, a lot of the critics and moviegoers have been hating on this movie. Just because it's very different, well, it's not like any other movie. But, personally, the cinematography and the score is really what, I like about this movie. The storytelling is very good too.
Exactly. You like the score and the cinematography most. You did not like the story and the acting the most. You like the style the most, not the substance.
So,
Aha!
still, I think it's good that, I completely understood what was going on the entire time, even though there's like basically like no dialogue the entire movie. Like, well, there was dialogue, but there wasn't much of it. Even though, there's no dialogue or barely any dialogue, you can still, completely understand what's happening through music, which I thought was really good. And the performances were nothing amazing.
Thank you. Now it's time for my rant. What did you think of the development, Will?
I thought it was alright.
You thought it was all right. I thought it was terrible. There was so much unnecessary violence. I like violent movies, okay? But
Are you sure?
still, doesn't mean that you have to not develop your violence.
Well, actually, Nicholas Winding Refn, the director of this film, has actually said, admittedly, he has a fetish for violence.
Why the hell would he make something like this then?
Well, he said he has a fetish for violence, which means he really likes it, so. I don't know.
That's someone who could be turned into a serial killer.
Have you seen Drive? Have you seen Drive, Will?
No, but I really want to, though.
It's overrated, but it's very, very good. This is just crap. Absolute crap. I'm sick of it.
Okay.
Absolutely sick of it.
Still, I think movie critics
Sick of it. Absolutely sick of it.
So that's your thoughts on it?
Right, well, I'm going to give Only God Forgives 2 stars. As Will said, it had amazing cinematography and a wonderful score. And that's all I took away from it.
Okay.
What are you going to give it out of 5?
3.5.
Right, I'm going to move on to something that I saw. Oh my gosh, The Conjuring. I would highly recommend The Conjuring.
No, thank you.
Well, no, you need to watch it. Like, seriously.
I don't like horror movies. No, I don't.
I don't care if you don't like horror movies. If you're a film fan, you need to watch The Conjuring. Okay?
Okay.
Okay?
Okay, I'll make it my goal to watch it. Okay.
Will you see it, William?
Probably not.
Why not?
I don't know, because I don't have a job of this at this present time, and
Jesus.
I can't afford to see every movie.
Jesus.
Just get on with your damn reviews, yo.
Well, The Conjuring will scare the hell out of you. It has a very good soundtrack, amazing directing by James Wan, director of Saw and Insidious. The Conjuring, it's just a different horror film. Like, it's not like your average, found footage kind of crap. It's just really, really good. I highly recommend The
It's
Conjuring.
based off of a
I'm gonna
true
give it.
story, isn't it?
Yep.
Why?
I'm gonna give it 4.5 out of 5 Jordan stars.
It's unusual for a horror movie these days to be good.
True.
I saw a bit of Saw 7 last night and I just thought, what the hell is that?
Have you seen all the other Saws?
Nah. I'm planning to though.
Saw isn't really scary. It's
No.
just really gross out.
Yeah. Well, apparently the first one's more psychological, but the other ones are just stupid and whatnot. But
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, people, let's move on to Shaun of the Dead.
Okay, I think we previously reviewed this on the last film review session. No, a lot of film reviews, but every time I watch it, I have a different opinion on it. So,
Right, so we'll start off with you then, Josh.
all right. I watched it again the other day actually, and I'm gonna admit, each time I watch it, it gets slightly worse in my opinion. But it doesn't mean it's a bad movie. It's just I don't know. It's just I don't find it as funny the second or third time I watched it. I don't really have
Well,
any other thoughts.
that's kind of fair, but is it probably because like you know all the jokes and everything like that?
Yeah, probably has something to do with that.
Yeah, that's fair enough. I can see that. But I really enjoyed Shaun of the Dead. It's really funny and it has a quite a thrilling aspect to it, if you, in my opinion. I like what Edgar Wright, how he mixed comedy and zombies together and made a really cool movie. I'm gonna give it 4 out of 5 stars.
Okay, I'm gonna give it 3.5. Last time I saw it, I would give it a 4, but as I said, I just think it deserves a 3.5 now.
What about you, Will?
Okay, I haven't watched Shaun of the Dead in about a few months, but really enjoy it. The first time I saw it, I was a bit meh. I was mixed on it. I didn't like it that much. But after I've watched it like 3 times since I think I've seen it like 4 times altogether since last year, and I love it each time. It's the directing by Edgar Wright and the camera angles and I want to say cinematography, but I don't know. The cinematography is not that great. It's just the camera angles. The acting, well, in my opinion, Simon Pegg actually did a really good job acting in this one. But yeah, there's also the script. I really like the script as well. So I'll
What would you give it?
probably give it a 4.
Fair enough, yeah. What about Hot Fuzz?
Personally, I didn't laugh in Hot Fuzz much. I laughed in Hot Fuzz probably about 3 times actually. Um, it's a good buddy cop movie, but I don't think it's a comedy to be honest.
Fair enough. No, I'm not actually the biggest fan of Hot Fuzz. Like, it's a it's a good movie, but I don't think it's a great movie. I love Martin Freeman in it though. I love Martin
Yeah,
Freeman.
he's awesome.
Okay,
Mr. Bilbo
The
Baggins.
Hobbit, Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. He's been in a lot of good stuff. Except for that Love Actually crap, which is absolute shit. Hot Fuzz is a really good movie. I'm gonna give it. Now this is where I'm gonna be cheap because it's not a 4 star movie and it's not a 3.5 star movie. So I'm gonna go 3.75 out of 5 Jordan stars.
Okay, then I'm probably gonna go 3.5 actually, because it's the same grade as Shaun of the Dead, but I think it's as good as Shaun of the Dead, just not as funny as film-wise. I
Yeah,
think it's
fair
up
enough.
there.
Yeah. What about you, Will?
Well, in my opinion, this is just my opinion, but I enjoyed Hot Fuzz more than I did Shaun of the Dead. But
Hmm.
I don't know. I laugh every single time with Hot Fuzz. With Shaun of the Dead, I might not laugh sometimes. I kind of have to be in the mood for it for Shaun of the Dead. But Hot Fuzz is one of those movies I can watch anytime. But I don't know. I think this one dragged on a bit. In every movie in the Quinero series, like Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, and The World's End, the last 10 minutes I don't love. Like especially Hot Fuzz. Like you think it's gonna end here, but now it goes to here. You think it's gonna end here, now it goes to here. You think it's to end here, it goes to here. It felt like it was 20 minutes too long.
Mm.
So
Yeah, fair enough.
still really enjoyed it. I still really enjoyed it, and I'm gonna give it a 4.
All right. Well then, let's move on
Okay.
to The World's End, people.
I want to see this movie. I do.
Hell, yeah, you do. This is the best comedy of the year so far.
Seriously? I thought This Is the End would be.
No, The World's End is better. Maybe just by a little bit of a tad. Better than This Is the End.
Okay.
But what was so good about The World's End was that it wasn't just a comedy. It also had kind of the sci-fi aspect to it. And the comedy was good, but the sci-fi was great.
Mm. But the thing I love about it as well is it's an original science fiction movie. It's not a
Yeah.
remake. It's not an adaptation. It's not a sequel. It's
Yeah,
original.
so basically, are those people with like the blue eyes and stuff, are they like aliens or something?
Well, it's kind of complicated in my opinion. Like you think they're robots, you think they're aliens, but they're kind of, but both. I don't know.
Robot aliens like
It's kind of.
Transformers.
Oh, Joe, in the movie, did you get the pun where he says, "Go back to Legoland"?
Yeah.
I thought that was hilarious.
The
It
World's
makes sense.
End. The World's End is a really, 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 really good sci-fi. I mean, you're not just seeing this for the comedy, seeing this also for the sci-fi. And also, I thought some of the action sequences were really, really good and well shot.
I love the bit in the trailer though, where Nick Frost picks up the two bar stools and he starts hitting the robots around with it.
It's even more awesome in the
Yeah.
movie.
I really must get around to watching it.
I'm surprised it didn't get an R rating here because it had like 3 uses of the C word.
Yeah, but still, I wouldn't expect it to get the R rating.
Really? Over here it's a 15.
And
It would have been
oh,
it would have been an 18, I think, where you would have been like R is equivalent to like an 18.
I think R in America's 21.
Wow,
and
there's a lot of R-rated movies in America.
Yeah.
yeah. Hey Joe,
Yeah.
I don't know if it would get the R rating because, like, in Shaun of the Dead and Hot Fuzz, they use the C word roughly 3 times. Like
Yeah.
they swear the same man in virtually all the movies.
Yeah.
And for some reason,
Yeah. Oh, you say.
yeah, did you spot the Bill Nye cameo?
I was wondering who that was.
Yeah, Bill Nye on the phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I straight away I recognized his voice. Plus, he's in Shaun of the Dead and Hot Fuzz, so he had to be in this one.
Mm.
And for some reason, I liked the Pierce Brosnan cameo. I don't know. I thought it was funny for some reason.
Yeah.
Yeah. What did your brother think of it?
He loved it as well. I really enjoyed it, but I don't think it's as good as Shaun of the Dead and Hot Fuzz.
Do you think
I'd
it's
say
Oh, yeah, you go, sorry.
I think it might be even or possibly worse. It's not saying it's a bad movie. I just think it's maybe not as good as Shaun of the Dead and Hot Fuzz.
I thought it's the best out of the trilogy.
I think I'm gonna have to watch it one more time to really give my full thoughts on it.
I mean, that's just my
Save the
opinion,
best for
though.
last.
Did you go with your dad?
Yeah, he loved it too.
Right, that's good then. Did you like it more than This Is the End?
I have to admit, I think This Is the End was funnier, but I think I enjoyed this movie more.
Yeah, fair enough. I thought, yeah, This Is the End is a bit funnier, but overall, The World's End is a lot better. Well, not a lot better, but maybe just a tad bit better.
It's quite easy to get those two mixed up because I've like people saying this is the end
Yeah.
and then the world's end, and I'm like, confusion.
Everyone's getting them mixed up.
Well, I'm gonna give The World's End 4.5 out of 5 stars.
I think I'll give it the same rating.
It's excellent.
Yeah, it is.
Right. Let's move on to Ted. We've talked about this kind of briefly in our podcast, but I know that we're all kind of mixed on this film. That's what I've kind of
Yeah.
noticed.
Well, I'm gonna say every time I watch it, this is another film where every time I watch it, I think it gets less funny because the first time round I thought it was really good. Second time round, it was great. It was still really good. Third time round, not really that funny anymore.
Fair enough. I think it gets better every time I watch it again. Honestly,
It's because I was let down because the creator of Family Guy, I think his movie would have been a bit better because, well,
you seriously didn't think it was, as funny as
no,
Family
Family
Guy?
Guy's a lot funnier.
Are you kidding
No, I'm
me?
not. It is. Family Guy's a lot funnier.
How dare
Well, the
you?
uncut versions of the episodes are funnier.
He's making another movie.
Okay. What's it called?
It's called A Million Ways to Die in the West. Have you heard of
Nope.
that?
No.
I've heard a bit of it, but I haven't heard a lot.
I heard in
But anyway,
never mind.
um, Ted, I think it's hilarious. I think it gets better as it goes along. Every time I watch it, I do think the third act is a little less funny than the first two, but Ted is a very, very funny film, in my opinion. Anyway, I'm gonna give it 4.5 out of 5.
I'm gonna give it a 4.
I'll give it a 3. I've actually only ever seen it once, so I really have to get around to watching it again. I'll probably get it on Blu-ray.
Apparently, it actually looks really good on Blu-ray. Surprisingly.
Yeah, it
I think
does.
a lot of movies filmed in digital look great on Blu-ray.
Okay.
I own the Blu-ray. Because I'm awesome. You need to get a Blu-ray
When
player,
the
Josh
PS4
Hamilton.
comes out, I will have a Blu-ray player. Because it has one built in.
Do you have a Xbox or
I
a
have an
PlayStation
Xbox.
3?
Xbox doesn't play Blu-rays though.
Why did you
I
get an
don't like
Xbox?
PlayStation 3. I only got an Xbox for Halo, to be honest.
Then why do you want to get
Because
a
the Xbox
PlayStation
One
4?
looks like crap.
Fair enough.
And all,
Right, let's move on to. Oh wait, no. Has everybody? Yeah, everybody's given their scores. Let's move on to the campaign.
okay, I actually don't remember anything about this movie. Yeah, I
Did you
did.
watch it?
I thought it.
Have you seen this, Will?
I
Yeah, I've
found it to
seen
be
it.
quite a forgettable
Right.
comedy.
I actually did not laugh in this film as much as I
No,
wanted
me
to.
neither.
I mean, the story has a lot of potential, but it's just kind of lame in my opinion.
I don't remember much about it. I remember laughing a few times, but that's all I remember.
Yeah, that's probably all you will
I'm just
remember.
gonna give my score. I'm gonna give it 2.5.
This film's decent, but it's not very, very good. It's from Jay Roach, who did Austin Powers, and I love that trilogy. I overall think I'm gonna give the campaign 3 out of 5. That sounds lenient, but anyway.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it a 2.
Mm.
It was alright.
Okay, well, Will gave it 2, I gave it 2.5, Joe, you gave it 3. Okay. 0.5. Yeah.
Do the
Oh wait,
math.
I'm off school. No more maths. No.
7.5 out of 15.
Yeah. I'm not good at maths.
Alright, let's move on to Step Brothers.
Don't actually think I've seen this one.
Have you seen it, Will?
Yep.
Do you like it, Will?
Yeah, it was pretty good. I haven't seen it in like a year, so I remember laughing though.
Mm.
Will Ferrell. His best performance, I think, is
I'd probably say Elf,
Anchorman.
actually, in my opinion.
Yep.
Have you seen Anchorman?
Yeah.
That
A
is
long
a
time
damn
ago,
funny
though.
movie. Do
Yeah,
you
I
like
love Elf.
Elf?
Watch it every Christmas.
I honestly don't like Elf.
That's your opinion, though.
Are you dumb enough to fall for that? Of course I like Elf.
Yeah.
You're such a dumb shit.
Okay. I
Go
do
to
go to
school.
school.
I'm gonna freaking kill your teacher.
Alright, then you have to kill pretty much every teacher in the school, then.
Your teacher's a dumb
Which
shit.
one?
Don't you have one teacher?
Oh,
You're in
no, I'm
primary
not.
school. Oh, Jesus. I'm embarrassing myself. I'm just gonna shut up. Anyway, Step Brothers is hilarious.
yeah,
You're gonna laugh so many times. The chemistry between Will Ferrell and John C. Reilly is
Guys,
perfect. I'm gonna give Step Brothers
can we
4
just go for
out
a
of
quick
5.
break? Alright, guys, we'll see you in
Alright
a
then.
couple of minutes. Sorry there, I just got interrupted, so we had to take a quick break, but now we're back. Will was just about to give his score on Step Brothers.
I can't really remember much of it. I do remember laughing though, so I'll probably give it a 3 out of 5. When I remember.
Right. That gives Step Brothers a score of 7 out of 10. That's a good recommendation, though it's not very high. Let's move on to The Bourne Legacy.
I don't care what anyone says, I actually enjoyed this movie.
I think this movie is so meh. It's like average.
I think it's good. I don't think it's great or awesome or anything. I think it's good, just above average.
Rachel Weisz is so good and hot.
Okay. Jeremy Renner is a badass.
I actually don't like Jeremy Renner as much as everybody else does. In
I
all
think he's
honesty. I think he's very overrated.
yeah.
Oh yeah, but
Oh yeah.
oh yeah. Anyway, I'm
Have
gonna.
you people, just to sidetrack, have you people seen Mission Impossible?
No, I haven't.
Ghost Protocol?
No.
Yes.
Do you like it?
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I saw it in
What a
cinemas twice.
what a silly question. Everybody likes that movie. If you don't, just no. Just no. Right, you were gonna say something, Josh Hamilton?
Oh yeah, I was gonna rate the movie.
Yep, The Bourne Legacy.
I'd probably give it a 3 out of 5.
I'd probably give it a 2.5. That gives The Bourne Legacy. Oh wait, have you seen this, William?
I have. It was kind of mediocre and one of those movies that people talk about for a week and nobody ever talks about again.
Yeah. What would you give it out of 5?
2.
Alright. That gives another 7.5 out of 15. The most average piece of crap ever. Now let's talk about The Expendables 2.
Okay.
I saw this in theaters. Did you see this in theaters, William?
The Expendables 2.
Yes.
Yeah, so the same time you did.
What do you mean?
No, well, I saw it with a bunch of friends once, and I remember you were actually sitting like 3 rows in front of us.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, well, no, we're not aware of this.
No.
Well, I saw it at the same time you did.
Oh my god.
They killed Kenny.
Are you shocked by this?
This just got extremely, extremely awkward. Anyway, The Expendables 2, I think, is a good film. I'm not going to say anything else. I think it's
It's popcorn
it's
flick.
okay.
It's popcorn flick.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. That's it.
I loved this movie. Like, if you like all those kind of 80s action cheesy movies, you're gonna love this. And I'd probably give it 3.5. As a movie, like as an overall film, it's terrible. The CGI is terrible, the acting's terrible, the script could have been written by a 3-year-old.
Yeah, the acting isn't bad.
It's Van Damme wants plutonium. It doesn't really need a plot. It writes itself. Like Van Damme that needs plutonium. It's like they got a bunch of like 12-year-old kids, put them in a classroom and said, "Okay, guys, write a script." Yeah, that's what they did.
Do you think this movie was improv?
No, I don't think it would be.
Okay. Have any of you, just a sidetrack, sorry, but have any of people seen The Pursuit of Happiness?
What the
No.
hell is that?
I think I've heard of it.
I want to watch that. I'm gonna watch that tonight because I just watched R.I.P.D. and wanted to shoot myself in the face.
Thank God
So
you
yeah.
didn't.
So I'm gonna have to watch this just to get that out of my mind.
Or you can watch R.I.P.D. again.
Go F yourself.
No, thank you.
I'm really funny.
I'd much rather someone else did that.
Because that wasn't sexual.
Anyway, let's just move on.
Alright, what would we give The Expendables 2? Out of freaking 5, bitches.
3.5.
I thought you said you haven't seen it.
I never said I didn't see it. Did I?
Oh, right. Okay.
I can't
no,
remember.
you didn't.
Wait, yeah, I have seen it. I haven't seen the first one.
Alright. The first one's better, I think. That's just my opinion. What do you think, Will? Do you like Expendables 2 or Expendables 1 better?
Expendables 2 is far superior. Expendables 1 was kind of terrible.
I like Expendables 1 better. But
It was
anyway,
taking itself too seriously.
what would we give Expendables 2 out of 5, people? I'm gonna get a lot of hate. I know what this movie is, but I'm gonna give it 3 out of 5 anyway.
I went 3.5, so I'm probably gonna get more hate.
What about you, Will?
Anyway, I already gave it my rating was 3.5.
Alright. Okay, so that rounds it up to
10
yeah.
out of 15.
Oh, you were just a tad bit quicker than me.
Who the hell is that insulting
Tom.
me?
Tom too.
Go kill yourself.
Okay.
I'll see you in heaven, buddy.
Or hell, depending on where you go.
So, as we said, we're going to do Spotlight Director. And this week?
Mr. Burton.
Well, this month. Well, no. Shut up, you spoiled it, bitch.
I love getting Joe angry.
This is going to happen maybe once a month. Okay?
Yep.
This is going to be its own episode. I mean, we're just doing this to trial it now. But we're going to start off with Mr. Tim Burton, my favourite director. And then we'll move on to
Michael Bay.
Josh's favourite director next week. And then we'll go to Will's favourite director next after Josh's
I
turn.
don't actually have a.
Is that fair?
I don't actually have a favourite director yet, so I'm gonna need to develop one in the next month or so.
Yeah. Well, figure one effing out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's start off with Mr. Burton. I trust we've all seen a majority of his films, at least 75%. I've seen them all.
Okay.
I mean, obviously. I mean, he has a pretty good track record. Like, if you think about it, there's only been a couple of mistakes.
Mm.
Okay?
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Alright. Let's start off with Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
Wait. No. Wait. I don't think I saw this one, did I? No, I didn't see people.
Did you see it? Did you see it, Will?
What's this? No.
Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
No, I haven't seen it.
How can you people not have
I
seen
don't
this?
even know what it is.
I'm gonna send you people the Facebook link to this, and you're gonna watch it tonight. You got that?
Alright.
Tonight.
Alright. Just get on there.
Okay.
People are messaging me on Facebook. Stop messaging me.
It's me. I just sent you the link.
Oh, that's not funny, Joe. You know I can't resist not checking my Facebook when it goes off.
You're a
You
loser.
found my weakness.
I'm the... It's Facebook.
I barely ever go on Facebook, but whatever. Let's
Whatever.
talk about Pee-wee.
Well, I'm obviously the only thing that's seen. I'm the only person that's seen this
Go
film.
talk about Pee-wee's
that
Playhouse
disgusts
or
me.
whatever it is.
This is a childhood classic. Okay, I watched this when I was really young, and I loved it. I'm gonna give this film 4.5 out of 5. Let's move on to Beetlejuice, shall we?
Alright. I don't know a single person in the world who hasn't seen this movie.
Yes, you do.
Oh, you then.
Are you kidding me?
I haven't seen. I've been meaning to get around to seeing
It's
it.
really good.
It is
There's
excellent.
Michael Keaton in it.
Yes,
And Alex Baldwin.
Yeah.
I think this film is excellent.
Me too.
I can't say much about it except for its time, the CGI and the animation was brilliant. I'm gonna give it 4 out of 5
I
stars.
have to agree with you, Joe. 4 out of 5 stars.
8 out of 10 overall for Beetlejuice. Now we've all seen this one, obviously. Batman.
Yeah.
Faggots, what would you give this?
I'd give it 4.5 out of 5 actually.
I'd give it a 5 out of 5.
I enjoy it better than Batman Begins and The Dark Knight Rises.
That's great. Alright, so Will?
I'd probably give it a 4. It's one I used to watch all the time. I haven't watched it in a while, but from what I remember and what I've seen, it kind of annoys me. Batman's suit. It's just he can't move his neck. He can barely move at all. That's the only problem with it.
That's
Well,
kind of
besides that-
pathetic. That's a pathetic excuse.
Yeah, but he can barely move. Like if you watch
Sure
the movie,
Sure you don't want to lift that up to a 4.5?
no, 4's fine.
It's not fine. But anyway, let's move on to the most heartwarming film I've ever seen. Edward Scissorhands.
Okay. This movie is... I'm not gonna say it's the best movie ever made, but it is still pretty good. Well, I found it pretty great. Great, actually.
It is one of the best. It's one of the best, isn't
It's
it?
one of the best Tim Burton films.
No, it isn't. It's one of the best.
In my opinion, it's a...
I think it's like, it wasn't like 10 on my list.
Can't remember. I think it was... I don't know. But...
It's a beautiful, beautiful movie.
Yeah, it is.
Just everything about it is so beautiful.
Mm.
It has the right heart. It has the right consistency. I'm going to give Edward Scissorhands 5 out of 5.
I'm gonna give it a 4. Because I didn't enjoy it as much as... say for example some of Tim Burton's other films, but it is still a really good film.
Did you not enjoy it because it made
No,
you
it
cry?
didn't make me cry.
Did it make you
No.
tear up? Why
I
not?
don't know.
Did you think the twist was pretty
Yeah.
good? They did that so well,
Yeah.
didn't they? Right, what would you give it out of 5, Will?
Before I give it my rating, can I give it a review? Like just a quick one.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Well, it's not really a review. Just my one complaint with the movie. You guys know I was in London a few months ago, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, anyway, I was on my I had a 48-hour plane trip home, so I thought I'd watch Edward Scissorhands on the plane. So I did, and when I watched it, I still enjoyed it, really liked it. But in the beginning, I just realized, like, why would she like? If you see a man with scissor hands in a dark attic running towards you, you don't ask him to come home with you. You fucking out that door. Like,
Maybe she's just a kind-hearted lady.
who wants to fucking get chopped? Anyway, like, seriously, how would you react if there was someone with scissors for hands running
Hello,
at you?
Freddy Krueger
I
wannabe.
would, I would take it home and rape it.
No,
Hey then.
Will. I'd be like, hello, Freddy Krueger wannabe, but not as scary. And then I probably
Anyway,
run.
I'd shit
No,
myself.
why are you questioning this?
That's the only problem I had. Besides that, 4.5 out of 5. That was the only problem I had with it.
14 out of 15.
Why are you rating it at 15?
Because 3 lots of 5 stars here. So like I have 5, Leo has 5, you have 5 to rate out of, and I can't explain it very well. There's 3 of us. 3 5 equals 15. There we go.
Alright. Let's go Batman Returns now.
Oh god. I hate this movie.
I think this film is excellent.
I hate it so much. I don't know why I hate it so much though. When I was little it terrified me. Now I watch it, I think it's just stupid.
It's not
No,
stupid.
in my opinion, I just don't like it. I just really don't.
I don't get how you can like Batman and don't like Batman Returns.
I don't know why I don't like it either. I just don't.
Did you like Sexy Cat?
Wait, what? Alright.
Did you like the
Yeah,
Sexy
Catwoman,
Cat?
yeah.
I think Anne Hathaway is more
Yeah,
sexy.
definitely. That is true.
That's bullying. You're a bully.
How am I?
I'm gonna tell Michelle Pfeiffer that you said that.
Okay. Yeah.
He's old enough.
I'm gonna write her a fan letter. Hey Michelle Pfeiffer, Joseph here. William and oh no, Josh called you a
Wait,
complete
what?
faggot. From Joseph. I'm so funny.
I wouldn't care if you did that.
But I think this is I think this is I think this is a rare film that is better than the first.
Wait, what?
Well, that's just my opinion anyway. What about you, Will? What do you think of this film?
I agree with you. I think it's better than the first one. I'll give it 4.5.
Yeah. I'm gonna give it 5 out of 5 stars.
3. I don't absolutely 100% hate it, but I really don't like it. But it has some enjoyable aspects for me in there.
12.5 out of 15. Let's move on to Ed Wood. I mean, if you're a filmmaker and love making films, you would have to seen this film.
Okay.
Has people seen
No.
this film?
No.
Have you
No.
heard of it?
Yes.
Are you gonna watch it?
Probably.
Well, I'm just gonna give it 4 out of 5 stars, and then you people can judge off that. It's got a great score, good cinematography. I think it's in black and white. I would highly recommend you see this film.
Did they do a colour version? I'm joking. I'm
How
joking.
dare you? You are a sickened person. Go kill yourself.
No thanks. I'd much rather you came over.
And your little dog too. I'm
No,
really
you're
fun.
not. You should...
Shut up,
No,
bitch.
bitch.
Excuse me? You're mocking
Yeah.
me and I like that.
Anyway.
Alright, anyway. Let's move on to Mars Attacks.
That's it.
Have you people seen it?
No.
No.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, this film is in colour. And it's a really good movie. It's very underrated. It didn't do very well critically. I think it's good. I'd probably give it a 3.5 out of 5. I mean, it's not the best Tim Burton film ever, but it's not the worst because we're going to move on to the worst. Well, at least one of the worst right now. Planet of the Apes.
Okay. Wait, did he direct the remake or the original?
The
Alright.
remake. 2001 with Mark Wahlberg and Helena
Oh god,
Bonham
that one.
Carter. Yes, that one. Now I love Rise of the Planet of the Apes. I think we all do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's an excellent film. That's in my top 100. That video will be coming up next weekend. But Planet of the Apes. I mean, Tim Burton. You can do some good stuff. But Jesus. Are you trying to make
Yeah,
us
don't make
commit
Mark
suicide?
Wahlberg an action star.
I'm sorry. 2 out of 5.
Yeah, I would go lower, but I just realised, no, two. Yeah, that's probably the fair way to go. I'm being a bit generous.
What do you think, Will?
This movie had potential. It had Mark Wahlberg, Tim Roth, Michael Clark Duncan, some good actors, but all the monkeys look like Michael Jackson. The one,
No, a lot they came up to people and just went, oh,
yeah,
Shaboom.
yeah, most of them look like Michael Jackson, but yeah, it's just bad. I can't rate it. But if I had to rate it, I'll probably give it a 1.
Oh, wow. That's a 5 out of 15. Our lowest rated film of the day so far. No, not ever. Transformers 3. You know, I think everybody on this podcast hates that. Hey, Josh.
I don't care what you say, I like it.
Well, that's why you should go kill yourself. No, don't kill yourself.
Okay.
We love you.
I
Or
don't
do
know, I
we?
don't care.
If you want to be a bitch, I'm gonna sup you.
Okay.
That's what I thought. Right. Have we people seen Big Fish?
No,
Not for a
not for a
while.
long time. I think I saw it about 4 years ago.
Well, you've probably seen it and you know how good it is,
Yeah, it was
right?
good for what I can remember it.
What about you, Will? What do you think?
I can't remember it.
Well, I think this film is excellent. So I'm going to give it 4 out of 5 stars.
From my vague memory, I'd probably give it a 3.5. If I remembered more about it, it'd probably go up. But I've forgotten quite a lot about it.
So, Will, do you want to comment? Or,
I haven't seen it. Well, not in a while, at least.
alright then. Let's move on to Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Okay, is this the remake with Johnny Depp? Okay, there we go.
Yeah, the remake, yep. Gene Wilder has come out and said that he hated Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Well, guess what, Gene Wilder? I think it's better than your
Ooh,
version.
snap.
So you just shut up.
One problem I do have with it though is that it's like a family film, but it's like I think it's extremely dark in some parts.
I don't think it's
Well,
extremely dark, but it can be.
well,
It can be dark in
yeah,
places. I can understand.
and I think just if it's a family film, just like imagine like a very small kid, like 3 or 4 years old, watching it, they'd probably be scared at some parts. Maybe, possibly.
Maybe. I mean, yeah,
Especially
maybe.
Factory.
What do you think, Will?
Well, I do like this better than the original. One of the reasons is, first of all, it's darker. Second of all, there was a lot less music, and this is actually way more close to the book.
Yeah,
I've read
I love
Charlie
that
and the
book.
Great Glass Elevator. That's the sequel book.
There's a book.
Yeah,
There's a sequel book.
basically where they go in the Great Glass
Oh,
Elevator
no.
and they go into space and stuff.
What the hell?
It's
That's trippy.
it's actually quite a good book.
They
Well,
don't-
do you reckon they'll? Do you
I
reckon they'll
doubt
make
it.
that movie?
No.
Because
That'd
the
be
first
really cool if they
Charlie
did.
and the Chocolate Factory is kind of believable in some ways.
Yeah, it's more realistic than the Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
What the hell are you talking about? He has little orange men working for him.
yes,
I
Where's the
mean,
class-
no, like
that's
compared to
called being
Willy Wonka and the
Asian, Will.
Chocolate Factory and Charlie and the Chocolate. Hey, listen to me,
Okay.
all right? Compared to, all right, so Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory and Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, which one do you think is more realistic?
Neither of them.
If you had to compare them, though,
Um, 2005 version.
exactly,
Because,
exactly,
in the 60s version, nobody in real life just randomly breaks out in this song.
70s version.
Oh, 70s.
Um,
Sure it's
Gene Wilder is very old now.
he's 80.
Yep, I said very old. And I still stand by that he should not have come out and said that Charlie and the Chocolate Factory was not good.
He thinks it's an insult, though, which, you can understand that, can't you?
No.
Well,
I mean, did he not like Johnny Depp?
no, just,
I
you
mean,
can
I
understand.
thought Johnny Depp did a better job than
Right,
he did.
we've been talking about this movie for quite a long time, so let's just wrap it up and give it a score. Okay.
Can I just say one thing? I was listening to the commentary on the original one, and do you remember the scene where Gene Wilder's walking out? You see Willy Wonka for the first time. He's walking out in the pathway, but he feels very old, and like he's got a walking stick. He's acting all old and frigid,
Yeah,
and then he just randomly does a front flip.
yeah.
He said he would only do the movie if he could do that. If he could do the front flip.
That's kind of pathetic.
I know that's strange. Like he said, okay, I'll do the
Let
movie, but
me
you have to
do
let
a
me do this.
double front
But those
flip
kinds of
with a flip and a kick and a...
Well, anyway, I love Johnny Depp, and he got nominated for a Golden Globe for his performance in this film. Do you know what a
Yes, I
Golden
do.
Globe is, Josh Hamilton? Right. Let's see if. And Gene Wilder got nominated for a Golden Globe as well. So, who do you guys think gave the better performance?
Definitely Johnny Depp.
Johnny Depp. What about you, Will?
Probably Johnny Depp. Yeah.
Exactly. So, when you want to judge, you make sure yours is good. Silly man. I can understand that he's 80 years old, but silly man.
Alright, I'm gonna give this movie a 4 out of 5.
Silly. I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 5.
I'll give it a 4.
Silly. silly, man. Absolutely silly. 13 out of 15 for Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Let's move on to Corpse Bride. Silly, man.
Yeah, Corpse Bride is great and all, but I think that it's not like anywhere near perfect.
Well, I love it. I own it on Blu-ray. It's in my top 100 of all time. Maybe in my top 5 animated films. This film is excellent. It has some really cool animation for stop motion. Stop motion takes a lot longer than computer animated, and there's a lot more effort that goes into it. Corpse Bride is amazing. I'm gonna give it 5 out of
I'd
5.
probably give it a 4 again.
Have you seen this film, Will?
No.
So that's a 9 out of 10 for Corpse Bride. Now, I'm the only one who has seen Sweeney Todd, Demon of Fleet Street. Demon Barber of
Mouthful.
Fleet Street. Tell me
I
about it.
saw a bit of this movie.
I mean,
Well, I was
And
very
what did you
young
think
and
of
it
it?
terrified me.
exactly. It's a musical that is meant for boys, William.
No such thing.
There is a thing such as
The
that.
bit I saw though is like where the Dim Barber was cut this guy's throat and whatnot.
See?
My mum,
What
because
woman
my
would want to
mum
see
laughs
that?
at horror films. Horror films are her
Oh, that's
equivalent to comedy.
hilarious. Whatever. But are you people gonna see
Maybe in
Sweeney
a couple
Todd?
of years or so.
Probably not.
Why not? Why aren't you people giving this film a fair
Because
chance?
they grind people up and put them in burgers. Pies, whatever. Oh yeah.
Pies, actually.
Pies.
Yeah, what was I
Yeah,
thinking
pies.
of? I think I was thinking of SpongeBob while I was talking about that. No, not the
What the
grinding,
hell?
not the grinding bit, just the burgers.
SpongeBob
How
doesn't
do
make
you
burgers out of
know?
people.
I wonder how SpongeBob gets his meat to make his burgers because he lives under the sea and everything. I mean, I wonder
Leave
what butcher
reality
he
at
goes to. You
home.
get what I mean? SpongeBob is such a dumb show, but I love it. And how does the pineapple stay under
Because
the
it's been
sea?
hollowed out. And it's got heavy furniture
Oh yeah,
inside.
that's right. Sweeney Todd is amazing. I'm gonna give it 5 out of 5 stars. And you people
I
need to
gave
give
it
it
a
a
chance
chance.
when I was younger,
Okay?
and it terrified me.
You'll be able to watch it now.
Yeah, I guess.
God. Now this is a disappointing Tim Burton film.
I
Alice
thought
in
this
Wonderland.
one was pretty good.
Honestly, I like the TV movie better. That actually had Gene Wilder in it.
Oh, boo-hoo. But, yeah, I don't think there's like... I think pretty much every Tim Burton film has Johnny Depp in. Pretty
Not every.
pretty
Big Fish
much
didn't
every...
have Johnny Depp in it. Batman Returns didn't have
I said
Batman and
pretty
Batman
much.
Returns didn't have
I
Johnny
said
Depp.
pretty much.
Beetlejuice didn't have Johnny Depp.
I said
Pee
pretty
Wee's Big
much.
Adventure didn't have Johnny Depp. Planet of the Apes didn't have Johnny Depp. Mars
I said
Attacks didn't
pretty
have Johnny
much.
Depp.
Okay, Joe,
Frank
shut
and
up.
Weenie didn't have Johnny Depp. Well, you said nearly every Johnny Depp film, Tim Burton film. Let's just shut up and talk about Alice in Wonderland. I was kind of disappointed by this.
Yeah, it was alright.
This film made like over $1 billion.
Why?
Do you think that the film deserves over $1
I don't know,
million?
maybe. It's a fun popcorn family
I
film.
sure don't.
Yeah, it is.
Not really. No, it's kind of dark.
Charlie and the Chocolate
It's
Factory
not
is
really a
dark,
family
and
film.
that's a family film.
Not as dark as Alice in
I'm just
Wonderland,
gonna
in my
give it
opinion.
3 out of 5.
Yeah, I'm gonna give this 2.5.
Me too.
Oh,
Oh, before we move on, Joe, you missed one of his movies.
which one?
Sleepy Hollow.
Fudge cakes. Fudge cakes. That's one of my favorites as well. How the hell did I forget that?
I don't know, I'm looking at his IMDb now.
I
Right,
don't
let's
think
talk
we've
about
seen
Sleepy
it.
Hollow then. Have you
I haven't seen it.
Jesus.
Just thought I'd mention it. I haven't seen it, but I still mention it.
Well, I think Sleepy Hollow is excellent. Does it have Johnny Depp in it? Let me
Yes.
check that. Yeah. Well, the performances were good. I mean, I forgot Johnny Depp was in it, so they're obviously not very memorable. Sleepy Hollow has very good special effects for its time. I'm gonna give it a 3.5 out of 5. It may not be the highest score that I've given it, and I said that it's one of my favorites. It's one of my favorites because I enjoy watching it. It may not necessarily be the best film ever, but I just enjoy watching that film very much. Right, let's get back to Alice in Wonderland.
Okay, well, I've already given my score. We've already given our scores for it.
Alright,
I
let's
really
move
want
on
to
to
see
Dark
this one.
Shadows.
You gave me the option yesterday, but I decided to watch Frank and Weenie instead.
Have you seen this, Will?
Yeah.
Alright, state your opinion.
Well, the first 2 acts I enjoyed. The third act completely fell apart, and but besides that, I really enjoyed it.
I really like this as well. I used to love it, then I watched it again, and I realised that the third act was absolute crap. I'm going to give this film 3.5 out of 5. What about you, Will?
I'll probably give it a 3 out of 5.
Gives it a 7.5 out of 10.
Alright,
Let's go to
I saw
Frank
this
and
last
Wendy.
night. Actually really surprised me. I didn't go see this in the cinema because the stop motion animation and the way the characters look kind of freaked me out.
What did you go see at the cinema
I
instead?
think, wait, I don't know. I don't think I went, but I don't know.
Whatever then. Frank and Wendy is excellent. I think the animation is beautiful. I think the directing is wonderful, and I think the voice talents were really, really well done. I love this film. I
Yeah, it's really good. It really
love
surprised
it.
me, and I think that it's one of the best animated movies of all time.
Yeah, I'm giving it
This is one of
5
the
out of
only movies that I'm ever going to
5.
give this to, but I'd have to give it a 5 out of 5 as well. It was really blew me away.
Yay! Whoa!
Oh, Joe, no, not
Hey,
another musical number.
hey.
I saw one of your reviews. It was like 4 minutes long. 2.5 of the minutes or whatever was just you singing. I'm
Was
not
that Evil
sure. I think
Dead?
it might have been.
Yeah, it probably would have been Evil Dead, yeah. Frank and Winnie is the biggest recommendation of the week, so make sure you see Frank and Winnie. That film got a 10 out of 10 from us. The runner-up was, what was it? Edward Scissorhands, I think,
Yep.
which got 14 out of 15. And then it was Batman, right? And then our lowest rated film was Planet of the Apes, which only got 5 out of 15. Ha! Alright, people.
Get
Stay
some
cool.
Coke. Yeah, I know. I'm just saying. Get some Coke.
Pepsi's better.
Pepsi can go.
No.
Pepsi can
Me,
go
and-
kill
me and Will
itself.
are Pepsi.
Coke.
Anyway,
Coke.
anyway,
No.
no.
No. Do you want to debate
No,
about
do you want
this?
me to say your
Because I
line
can
at the
debate
end of the
about this all
podcast,
day
Joe?
long.
Then you say it.
No, you stupid woman.
Peace out, mofos.
That's a wrap, bitches.
Yeah.
We don't love you.